All right, good morning, y'all. Welcome to day 2 on the river. As you can see, the nice fog's coming up off the river. We're sitting at about 8 o'clock right now. We just got camp. We're getting it cleaned up, ripped out. It'll probably be 15 minutes before we're on the canoes. But my friend this morning woke up at 5:45, and he just came out here behind me, took a few casts, and he caught like a big smallmouth. He didn't measure it or anything, but it's probably 15, 16 inches. And he also said he missed a few on top water. So hopefully that means the bite's going to be good today. And like I said, we're going to rip up camp, throw everything in the canoes, and then get on with the float. So yeah, last night was really good. Slept really good. We all slept in our hammocks, and the temperature got down to like the low 60s. So it was beautiful, perfect camping weather. So anyways, I'll see you when we're loading up the canoe. There we go, got one.
Dude, I need your fly rod.
I know. I need to. All right, first fish of the day. Healthy little fella. Yeah, we fished this run last night, but it wasn't producing. But this morning, that's the second fish pulled out of here, so that's exciting. Anyways, let's get him back in there and go catch some more. See this fella swim off. Thanks for fighting, bud. All right, you gotta go. There we go. Okay, so I got the fly rod rigged up. I was using a double woolly bugger rig, but when that fish just came off a Ned rig in a crawdad color, I'm gonna use this crawdad from John Lore. And I got on my 7-weight sinking line. I'm gonna go out there and see if I can't get one. All right, I'm gonna head out here, take a few casts with this crawdad. This run here, see what happens. We'll start out pretty close. Oh!
Caught it?
No, I don't know what that was. Maybe it was a snag, bro. But
No, there's no snags in this river.
yeah, no, there's no rocks.
Also, how did you catch a rock?
Dude, I don't know. That one pissed me off, though.
You really reeled it in a whole ass though. But you know, you caught a better fish than me, so.
For right now. Dang, this little fly gets down deep. Quicker than I thought. I need to switch it up here and fish on the floating line. On out here. Might try swinging this. Don't know if that would work, but it's worth a shot. Let's try it. Swing it, and I'll just kind of give it some bounces. Might work.
Good job, boys. The morale is high right now.
Yeah, it is. Here comes Cooper to catch some fish.
Hopefully.
Bro, it must be really shallow out here. Fish, fish. Good one. Or maybe it's just because it's on the fly rod. I don't know. Boom. It should be recording. Yes, good. I got it all on recording. Oh, it's not that good. It's a fish though. Here we go. Come on, don't come off, buddy. I ain't got a net. Oh yeah, it's just a little fella. Oh yeah, right like that. There's the second fish of the day. Little guy, but he's chunky and I'm not complaining. And look at this backdrop with this bluff and all the fog coming off the river. Just super pretty. All right, let's get a release on him. Here we go. Thanks for fighting, buddy. Off he goes. He's got one on. See how big he is. Oh, good little smallie. Nice, man. Okay, so we're headed back down the river here. And look at this pretty bluff behind me. That's really cool. But anyways, I'm going to stop here and fish a little because my friends were right behind me on the canoe and now they're not. And so I don't know what happened to them. Maybe they tipped. But so I'm just going to fish for a few minutes and wait for them to show up. So yeah. All right, I had a new spot here. It's really good. Not much current. So we're going to throw a few casts in here. He got himself a nice one. Nice smallie. Look at that thing.
In the belly.
Sweet. There he goes. Alright, so my friend just caught two smallies. One was really nice. Probably like a 14-incher, but pretty fat. Maybe 13, I don't know. Good smallie. Probably the biggest one of the trip. So we're gonna take a little while and just kind of fish this run a little harder and also get some food and then just keep on going down the river. I think we're about about halfway through our 23-mile float, so yeah. All right, so we just pulled off to this little run behind me. Real pretty run with some nice current. And we're just cooking up lunch. So we got like our jet boil. We're boiling up some noodles and then cooking some sausages. And we're just gonna see if we can't. I pulled one smallie out of here. He flopped out of my hand, so I don't know if I got him on video or not. But got one smallie out of here and we're gonna float down. There's another grapple bar with a little less current where they might be as well. So we're just gonna hang out, chill a little bit and see if we can't get a few fish. Yeah, it's just a little guy. There we go. Icy little fella. eagle. Okay, got a little goggle eye, rock bass, whatever you want to call it. But there we go. Wasn't filming, but little fat guy. Get him back in. All right, so a little update for y'all. Fishing was terribly slow today, but we pulled off on this little gravel bar, and we're gonna make camp, cook up some food, and then chill out for the night. And there's also a nice run behind us, and we're just gonna fish this evening and hang out by the fire and just talk a bit. So yeah, fishing wasn't great, but the guy that dropped us off said that it only gets better from here on out. So hopefully that's right, and if not, we're still having a good time. But yeah, let's cook up some food. All right, tonight I'm gonna cook up some potatoes and chili. So I'll film cooking it in the Instapot or the jet boil, whatever it's called.
Wait, is this like what you're using?
How much did it rain last night?
All right, there's dinner. Doesn't look like the most appetizing thing in the world, but it'll do. While they struggle to put up their hammock. All right, there you go. Just a little guy. First one since this morning though. So he ate this little woolly bugger chartreuse thing from Show Me Fly Guy. So there we go. Nice little chunky fella. Get him back in the water. Down here, I'll make a cool shot. Ready? All right, so we got camp set up, as you can see behind me. We got the hammock set up, we got the canoes emptied, and we got them drying out right there, and we got a fire going, and so we're just gonna hang out. We did fish this run, and we caught, I think, 3 fish out of it, so not the worst, not the most productive, but anyways, we're gonna wake up pretty early tomorrow morning. We're gonna try to get to bed early. It gets dark around like 8:39 around here, so gonna get a good night's rest and wake up in the morning and try to catch some smallies on this last part of the trip. And apparently it's the best fishing. So anyways, yeah, let's do that. Here's the sleeping setup. We got the hammocks, rainfly, bug net, and then here's all my gear. I still need to clean that up and put it away, but anyways, that's what we're walking with, and we're cooking up some sausage back there. So yeah, should be a fun night. Gonna hang out by the fire and just talk and have a good time.
Hey. Woo. Hot.
All right, so we just cooked our sausages, and we're just gonna eat these and then build back up the fire. Just kind of wait out here till it gets dark and go to sleep and call it a night. So I'll pick it back up the camera tomorrow morning. Smoke's getting in my eyes. All right, good morning, y'all. It's about 6:45 in the morning, and I just woke up, just cooked some oatmeal. And so I think I'm gonna eat some breakfast, pack up, and then maybe fish this run a little bit behind me. Like I said, haven't fished it all this morning, but woke up and one of my friend's rods got blown over and stepped on that, accidentally snapping it. So he's asleep yet, still haven't broke the news to him, but that's a little rough. Not how I want to start the morning. But anyways, we're just gonna wake up, back up camp, get some breakfast, and then get back on the water, fish, and float. So I'll pick up the camera when we start fishing. Alright, well, since we're still waiting on people to pack up, I'm going to re-rig my fly rods. And on the one that I was using, the tandem woolly bugger rig on my sinking fly line, I'm going to switch that back over to the crawdad fly I was using earlier. And I picked one up yesterday. And then on my 5-weight with the floating line, I'm going to run a popper dropper. And I'm gonna drop a small woolly bugger from a popper because it's still morning, still early, and slightly overcast. So that's what we're gonna run. We're gonna fly fish all day, no conventional. So there we go, and hopefully we can move a fish today. All right, so we're just packing up right here, playing around, and I tied on a little squirmy underneath my popper, and this little pretty little fella came up and ate it. There he goes. All right, here's another little longer fella. Off he goes. All right, so we're finally on the river this morning. Took us a long time to pack up this morning, but we're on the river now. And my big camera just died, so we're just gonna be filming with the phone and the GoPro today. But anyways, beautiful river. Like I said, I'm using that popper dropper, and I still have the woolly buggers tied on, but I'll probably switch to the crawdad. And my friends are struggling, they're in a tree right now. I don't know if you guys can see that. So hopefully we don't do the same. That would not be fun. So anyways, I'm just gonna see if I can't make it through here without getting in the tree like they did. And I might go the other way. Nope, never mind. We're going the same ways then. Okay, so we just got this boat flipped around. Now I'm gonna hop in here and see if we can't make it through this run. All right. Here we go. Hey, you guys gonna be all right?
I don't know. Where should we go?
I don't know.
I don't know. Can you get that? You think?
No.
Okay.
I think that's the least of your worries. I'm gonna stop up here and wait for y'all. All right, we're gonna stop up here and see if we can't help him out a little or just wait for him. So we'll just hit this bank here. There we go. All right, they got stuck in between the two trees. So we're gonna see if we can't get them out without anything happening.
Hey, Landon, come here.
Good job, boys. Okay, so they were able to get out of there, thank goodness. Now, I just need to get off this gravel bar and go catch up with them. Here we go. Nice and easy right like that. There we go. And we're off. There we go. This looks like some good fishing too. But it's hard to fly fish from a canoe and steer when there's only one person. So I think most of my fishing today will be done on the slow parts or when we get off out in the gravel bar for stops and things. This is sure is a pretty part of the river. This part of the river we're on is really narrow, as you can see. And it's because the creek, or the river divided back there and kind of formed two creeks. And it'll meet back up here in a few miles, but yeah, it sure is pretty. I bet you there's great fishing in here too, but we're just skipping through all this stuff. But it's finally starting to clear up, a lot clearer than it was the first day we got here. And we're just gonna get into better fishing as far as we go. I've done this part of the float, or once it joins together, once the river, the two sides merge, that's the part of the float that I've done before with my family, just as a day float. And the fishing was pretty good. Great scenery, more rocks. So we're looking forward to that. But this sure is pretty up in here. So we'll just keep on going through it. And just look at that bluff. Wow. And not a single soul out here. We haven't seen anyone the whole float trip. Just amazing. All right, well.
Look, it's on my whopper topper.
Topwater's been pretty good. Missed a bunch of fish. But he just got one in the boat behind us, little goggle eye. Yeah, I have to be to track down that whopper plopper. Oh, dude, he smashed that. I don't know why they can't eat this. There we go. There's something small. Oh, there's a little sunfish. Super pretty though. Not the guy that smashed topwater, but I'll take it. Sweet. Got him. Smallie. Yeah. Yeah, good. GoPro's recording. Saw him eat it too. That was sweet. Cooper, I'm gonna need my phone. Me? Oh, this is fun. Dude, that's a good smallie too. There we go. No net, but that was sweet. Saw him eat it. Here we go. One on the black woolly bugger. It's a pretty good one.
Yeah, that's a little smaller than mine, but
12 inches.
mine's long, but mine's really skinny. All the way away.
Here we go. Here's the first smallie of the day. Pretty little fella, probably 12 inches. He ate the woolly bugger beneath the popper. So anyways, let's get him back in. Here he goes. Let's get him back in. There he goes. Sweet. That was really cool. Saw him come up. I saw him eat the woolly bugger, and then I saw the popper react, and then that's when I set the hook. But that was really cool. Sweet. Awesome fish. Wasn't recording, but literally very next cast, I got a smallie. Little fella. Oh, it's a goggle eye. Big old goggle eye. Sweet. It's awesome. My second goggle eye of the trip. Let's get him in here. There we go. All right, that guy wanted that one. Sweet. Let's get him unhooked and in the water. All right, well, he just popped off. But, oh, my line's all tangled up. There we go. See if we can get a few more. They're still eating this popper dropper. Oh, I just missed another. There we go. Topwater smallie. There, that was sweet. And I got it on the GoPro. Little guy. Oh, that's sweet.
Is it worth pushing back the waffle popper?
I don't know. Oh, there's one on chasing it. Dude, there was one chasing my bottom fly.
Dude, that double.
There we go. Nice smallie. Here we go, sweet little smallie. I had one chasing my bottom fly as well. He hit a popper. I had one chasing my woolly bugger. That'd have been a sweet double up, but let's get a release on this guy. All right, so we're leaving this run. I think we got 6 fish out of it. Really productive run, and it was really fun. Most of them were on top water. And so now we're just going down, and we can see our first people we've seen in about 2.5 days. We've had the river completely to ourselves, but we see our first group of kayakers, so that's kind of cool. But anyways, we're gonna keep heading down and hopefully find some more fish. Keep you updated. All right, so I had to break off my woolly bugger rig, but I thought I'd take this time to show you what I'm running. So on top, I got a little popper frog from John Lore, and it's called a ribbit roll. And on bottom, I was using a black woolly bugger. I'm gonna switch up to a chartreuse style bugger from Show Me Fly Guy. And that's what I'm running. I'm throwing it on my 7.5 foot 5-weight Eagle Claw Featherlight. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's been producing. So we're gonna keep floating down and see if we can't get a few more fish. All right, so we just stopped at a little gravel bar to eat some lunch. And he's got a little smallie, first cast at this little spot, the run behind me. So yeah, we're just gonna grub up, eat a little bit, and then we're gonna try to make some good time down the river, probably not fish much, and just kind of get back to the car at a decent time. So yeah. All right, so we just stopped for lunch, and he's 2 for 2 on his casts and fish. So I'm out of my buggers, can't find my bugger box. It's probably somewhere in one of my bags. So I'm just using a small, or a big, like stonefly imitation. Bro, this popper sucks. It sinks. Alright, I'm not fishing. Alright, well I just switched up to a little conventional rod for now because all my woolly buggers are gone. So we just stopped for lunch. And I caught one little guy first cast, so see if we can't get a few more little guys out of this run.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, me too.
Dude, maybe we should give those guys some Ned rigs. You think so? Yeah. If I had a Ned head, I'd give him some. I just turned off the GoPro, but this is a pretty good fish. Don't come off, bro. This is like how I lost my last one. I haven't seen, I don't know if he's...
No, he's good though. He's probably 14 or something.
He's pulling some drags, so that's fun. Yeah, he's not huge, but he's good. Dude, I literally catch that almost on the bank and he smacked it. Thought I was snagged. And then the snag started moving.
GoPro, turn on.
In you come, boy.
Oh, that's not a bad one.
Oh, that's a pretty good one. Get some...
He's on the rest of the way in pretty soon.
Yeah. Yeah, you like started really, then you just stopped and you went so many away.
Nice.
Except for the light color one.
Oh my. That's my biggest one of the trip.
Really?
Yeah. I got this smallie on it, pretty good smallie, 13.5 inches, and fun little guy for lunch. I think this is gonna be like the last fish of the trip. Don't think I'm gonna fish much on the way back, but let's get him back in the water. Beautiful smallie. Nice, Ethan.
I think I'm staying away from the Texas version.
Little fella. All right, so we just finished up lunch and we're just headed back down the river. We're not gonna fish much just because we want to get home at a decent hour tonight, and it's a 4-hour drive. And that's without any stops. So, and we've all caught a great amount of fish today. The fishing was really slow the first 2 days. First day we only caught 2 fish, and then the second day was all right, kind of off and on. But today, the lower end of this float, it's a little more popular, like there's more people on the river, but man, the fishing's a lot better. So anyways, we're gonna start heading down the river, trying to pick up a little speed, and see you guys later. All right, so we're floating back down the river. Buddy decided that he didn't want to be in the canoe anymore, and he's just gonna float down and meet us at the takeout. Just floating on down the river. just got off the river and we're headed back. There's the river down there. And we didn't fish much after lunch because we got into a bunch of them this morning. And then at lunch we got a few more. And so we decided to paddle back. It's about 3 o'clock right now, and it's a 4-hour drive back. So that way we'll get back home at a decent time. And so yeah, thanks for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. And yeah, that way. And anyways, see you later. Tight lines. All right, so we're on our way back. We just stopped for lunch because we're all hungry. And got some Jimmy John's. These things are huge. Did not know that. But we're gonna grub up on this and then hopefully drive all the way back. Got some rash on my neck from this trip. I'm not sure what that is, but yeah, here we go.